Hello beautiful devs, welcome back. In this video we will learn about SEO. If you work with something related to digital, chances are you have heard about the term SEO. But what is SEO and is it relevant to you as a creator? Let's find out. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. In a nutshell, it's a set of practices that an individual or business uses to get more organic traffic through search engines like Google or Bing. As you can tell, the definition is pretty difficult and vague. That's a testament to the fact that SEO can be done in several ways and has changed dramatically over the last couple of decades. Despite this broad description, all branches of SEO share a common goal: helping you engage with an audience. As of today, we can identify three macro areas within SEO, and that areas are on-page SEO, technical SEO, off-page SEO. Let's learn what are the basics of SEO. As we have just discussed, SEO is very broad and can mean several things. For this reason, it's difficult to highlight some specific basics. From my personal experience, I will recommend you start with the first skill, which is keyword research. Let's dig into that alongside a checklist of essentials below. Keywords search is a key. Keywords are one of the building blocks of SEO. You will often hear people throw the phrase keyword research around when talking about this brand of digital marketing. Keywords are words or phrases related to the topics you are writing about, ranked by search volume and trends. If a topic is trending or you anticipate it doing so, you can incorporate the relevant keywords into your content. Knowing how to perform good keyword research can help you to unlock the content you have on your website and find the new verticals that you could target with the your content. On-page SEO is also very important, and on-page hygiene can make a difference. After you have learned everything about keyword research, we will suggest you to dive into how to write articles with the keywords you have found. Obviously, I'm not talking about creative writing. I'm sure you are much better than me at that. Rather, this is about respecting the minimum criteria for the on-page SEO. I will make a quick checklist with the short description. Make sure that your pages have a unique meta title and meta description. These two attributes are what appear in the search engine results. Ensure that your page only has one H1 heading. How you structure your headings, that does make a difference. And having two H1 titles might send contrasting signals to Google or other search engines. If you have images on your website, check that images that should be compressed and should be in a very small size. So it means that we have to optimize the images to get the best result and best speed for our website, because the speed optimization is very important. So it means that whenever you write a content on the page, this is called the on-page SEO, there should be only one heading. The heading which is the heading H1 should be one, and there are a lot of types. There are 6 types of headings in web development, which are H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H1 is the most important heading, and H2 is the second one important heading. So you can hold 1 or 2 H2 headings as well on the page, and H3 heading is also recommended for SEO purpose. So you can target your specific keywords on the page with these headings structures. So H1, H2 and H3 are very important. So now it's time to discuss about some basic linking strategy. When it comes to linking, keep in mind that Google uses links as an important linking factor. As a rule of thumb, if your website has a lot of website linking to it, chances are it will rank high in the search engine result pages. On the other hand, internal links, that links from one page of your domain or your website to the another page on your own website, can help a search engine to decide which page is important on your website. At the same time, this makes it easier for search engines to find new pages as well. Some things you could do to improve your basic linking strategy includes: as soon as you publish a new page or blog article, make sure you link to it from some of your old pages. This will help search engines to find it, index it, and rank it. Plus, it will probably improve your user experience. When linking to other articles on your websites, make sure to use a descriptive anchor text instead of something generic like learn more or read more. For example, if linking to an article about sound effects, use the keyword sound effects as an anchor tag or the link tag. If you know writers or journalists who write about a topic similar to one you write about, ask them to link to some of your articles from their website. This will be their way of saying your articles are legit, which also tells Google and other search engines that your website is trustworthy. So now we will talk about the technical SEO. That what is actually the technical SEO? Now we can say that technical SEO is not really what I would consider a basic skill. It's an incredibly interesting and complex subject that requires some web development knowledge to be fully explored. Technical SEO focuses on the tech hygiene of your website. Some of the best practices include making sure that there are no error codes, that the website is fast, and that the domain is easily crawlable. Okay, in technical SEO, important things are the functioning sitemap. Sitemap is very important. If you use a CMS like WordPress, you will have access to built-in features for generating these sitemaps. Is nothing but a list of all the URLs that you want to index on Google or any other search engines. Create a robots.txt file where you link to this sitemap. A robots.txt file tells the Google crawlers which pages to look at and which pages to ignore at all. Okay, so now let's summarize. Is SEO is doable for you or not? SEO can be hard sometimes, but don't give up even if it seems like a waste of time. Just remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint. All successful websites use SEO to their advantage, so that means it must work. So make sure you start working on some of the pointers we have discussed above, and trust the process. Okay, so in the last we will also discuss that is SEO will hardly stop being relevant in the future, and I would argue that even more relevant in 2023 than it was in past decades, and now it's more and more relevant, and in future I showed you that SEO will be the key thing. Get your business in a better way. What we can agree on is that SEO looks very difficult than it was 10 to 15 years ago. That's why you will hear people saying stuff like SEO is dead because that type of SEO they are talking about is surely dead. people had a great time fooling Google's algorithms with basic HTML tricks, but all this stuff doesn't work anymore. Google has gotten much more clever than it was before, and unless you keep learning and developing with the algorithms, you will probably be less and less effective as time goes by. Does SEO need coding? You do not need to know how to code to be effective at SEO. Obviously, the more you know about coding, the more things you can have influence on when working on SEO. Knowledge is power, and this is a clear example. But definitely, we have a lot of CMS systems like WordPress, and we have used the WordPress, and we didn't involve in too much coding or programming. So indeed, we can do SEO without coding or programming. And nowadays a little bit knowledge is always important. That's it for this video. Goodbye.